You finally got your cruise ship job, you're excited, you're earning money, traveling to different countries, meeting people from all over the world, and starting a new chapter in your career. But then, you realize something nobody really warned you about. Not everyone you work with will be nice to you. And sometimes, it's more than simply having a difficult coworker. Sometimes, it can become bullying, harassment, intimidation, or abuse. So, what do you do when the person making your life difficult is someone you have to work and live with on board? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Tintin. If you're planning to work on board, I want you to watch this video because cruise ship life is not only about beautiful destinations, good salary, and traveling the world. You will be living and working with people from different countries, cultures, personalities, and backgrounds. Most of them can become good friends and even like family. But just like in any workplace, you can also encounter difficult people. And one of the things that future crew members should be preparing for is bullying. Today, we're going to talk about what bullying can look like on board, how to tell the difference between a strict supervisor and a bully, what you should do if you're experiencing it, and where you can report serious concerns. I also share an example from Royal Caribbean because they have an official reporting channel called the Aware Compliance and Ethics Hotline. What does bullying look like on board? Bullying can happen in many different ways. And no, it doesn't always mean someone is physically hurting you. It can be constantly insulting or humiliating someone, making fun of someone's accent, English, nationality, or background, intentionally excluding someone from the group, repeatedly shouting at or intimidating a coworker, spreading malicious rumors, deliberately making someone feel inferior, repeatedly targeting one person with inappropriate treatment, using a position or rank to threaten or intimidate someone, and publicly embarrassing someone over and over again. One incident may be a conflict or disagreement, but when harmful behavior is repeated or becomes threatening, intimidating, or abusive, you should not simply ignore it. But here's something important to understand. Not every strict supervisor is a bully. Cruise ship are highly structured workplace. There are rules, standards, safety procedures, and performance expectation. If your supervisor tells you that you made a mistake, asks you to improve your performance, or gives you a reasonable correction, that's part of the job. You are not being bullied simply because your supervisor is strict or because you receive a warning for poor performance. But if someone repeatedly humiliates you, threatens you, or intimidates you, discriminate against you, or deliberately targets you, that's something you should take seriously. Why is bullying more difficult on board? Bullying on board can feel much harder because you can simply go home after your shift. You may work with the same people every day. You may eat in the same crew mess, spend your free time in the same crew areas, and sometimes even live in the same accommodation area. Imagine working a long shift with someone who constantly puts you down and then seeing that same person again after work. That's why bullying can affect not only your work, but also your confidence, concentration, motivation, and overall well being. That's why knowing how to handle the situation and knowing the proper reporting channels are very important. What should you do if you're being bullied? First, don't immediately fight back. I know it's tempting to answer back, especially when you feel that you're being disrespected. But getting into a physical fight, Threatening someone or creating another confrontation can make the situation worse and could also put your own job at risk. Instead, stay as calm and professional as possible and document what is happening. Write down what happened, when it happened, where it happened, who was involved, and whether there were witnesses. If there are messages or other evidence, keep them and preserve them according to company policy. Don't exaggerate the story and don't invent details. If you report something, be factual and honest about what happened. Talk to the appropriate person. If you feel safe doing so, you can address the situation professionally. For example, you can calmly tell the person that their behavior is affecting you and ask them to stop. But if the behavior continue or if you don't feel safe confronting the person, don't be afraid to ask for help. Depending on the situation and your cruise line's procedures, you may approach your supervisor, department head, human resources, the crew office, or another designated reporting channel. And if the person bullying you is your immediate supervisor, remember, you can ask for guidance from another appropriate officer or department. You don't have to suffer silently just because you're new on board or because the other person has a higher rank. Royal Caribbean, the Aware Hotline. If you're working for Royal Caribbean Group, there is an official reporting channel called the Aware Compliance and Ethics Hotline. Royal Caribbean Group says Aware is a 24/7 channel for employees to report known or suspected unethical or illegal activities. Its published materials also identify harassment and discriminations concerns as issues that can be reported through Aware. For shipboard employees, the current Royal Caribbean Group Careers Portal list, Shipboard Dial 88. So if you're a Royal Caribbean crew member and you feel that your concerns need to be reported beyond your immediate chain of command, remember that Aware is another official channel available to you. The company also states that it does not tolerate retaliation against employees who make a good faith reports. Of course, always check your current onboard material or crew portal for the latest reporting instructions because company procedures and contact details can change. Don't retaliate. This is very important. Don't threaten the person. Don't physically fight. Don't post private accusation on social media, and don't create another problem just because someone created a problem for you. Your goal is to protect yourself, your well-being, and your career. Handle the situation professionally and use the proper reporting channels. What if you're the new crew member? This is something I especially want new crew members to understand. When you first join a ship, you may feel that you have to accept everything because you're new. You may think, baka normal lang to, baka ganito talaga sa cruise ship, baka mawalan ako ng trabaho kapag nagsumbong ako. Don't automatically assume that. Yes, you need to learn the culture of your workplace. Yes, you need to respect your seniors and follow the chains of command. And yes, you need to accept constructive criticism. But being new does not mean you have to accept harassment, threats, discrimination, or abuse. If something serious is happening, ask for help and use the appropriate company channels. Don't let one bad experience define cruise ship life. Working on board isn't always easy. You will meet people who are kind. You will meet people who will become lifelong friends. But you may also encounter difficult coworkers, strict supervisors, cultural misunderstandings, and personalities that you simply don't get along with. That's part of working in an international environment. But remember, having a difficult coworker is different from harassment, discrimination, threats, or abuse. Know the difference and know when it's time to speak up. If you're experiencing bullying on board right now, I want you to remember one thing. You are not weak for asking for help. Speaking up does not mean that you cannot handle cruise ship life. Sometimes, speaking up is exactly what a professional should do. Document what happened, stay professional, use the proper reporting channels, and if the situation involves threats, violence, serious harassment, or immediate danger, seek immediate assistance through the ship appropriate emergency, security, or management procedures. If you're planning to work on a cruise ship, don't be afraid because of this. Instead, be prepared. Learn how to communicate professionally. Know your company policies and reporting procedures. Know who you can approach on board. And most importantly, never think that you have to tolerate serious mistreatment just because you're a new crew member. You are there to work, learn, earn, and build your career. You don't have to become a bully to survive on board. And you don't have to allow someone to bully you either. If you found this helpful, share this with someone who's planning to work on board. And if you have questions about cruise ship life, applying resume, or interviews, leave them in the comments. See you in the next video.